Everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a one-page layout using the Nature's Haven collection from 49 and Market, and this is part of September's Flavors of the Month kit from the ScrapRoom. So I thought I would struggle with this one, or this collection. It's not usually my style, so I had to kind of come up with an idea. There are quite a few strawberries in this collection, and so I noticed my niece, when some of the pictures my sister sent me had strawberries on her outfit, so I decided to kind of go with that and really keep with this strawberry theme. I had the idea to make a layout for her 6x8 album that I made her using this collection and similar photos, and so I wanted to keep some of that strawberry paper for that. I have created that. You will see that later this month. And unfortunately, I didn't use that strawberry paper on that layout at all. But I love the way that that 6x8 came out. So keep your eyes peeled for that. That will be a process video. So I trimmed down the strawberry paper, and I am going to end up overlapping the ripped papers on top of the strawberry paper. Busy, really busy. I might have been better off just nixing the strawberry paper idea and just doing the ripped paper. But again, it's kind of what I had in mind, so that's what we're going to go with. I have some of these pieces from the Flavors of the Month kit that I am going to kind of play around with. But then I also have the rub-ons, which is part of the embellishment kit this month. So that was fun. I've used them a handful of times, but not often at all. So that was a fun challenge in itself, I guess. This layout was just a challenge for me. Different type of collection that I am used to, and then newish to me products, I guess, with the rub-ons. So I was looking for something to back the photo in, and I just didn't love the bright plaid options. And so in the Shots of Life kit, which is a pocket page kit, I remember that there were some 6x8 pages. So this is kind of what inspired me to do that mini album layout for my sister. Was I already had the 6x8 pages here. So I am just going to use one of them to map my photo, only because I had it. And again, it's not normally something that, or the collection's not something I would gravitate towards. So I was okay using the part of the 6x8 paper to map my photo. Now embellishing. I don't think I really got any titles in my kit. So I went into my stash and found this Acetate Darling title. That's what we're going to use. So that did come from my stash. I can't say that you wouldn't get a title in yours because each kit contains different pieces. You get just part of all of the laser cuts, so there might be titles in your kit and they would be different than somebody else's. So here I am deciding to use this kind of wood grain rub-on. I thought that the strawberries underneath the acetate was just too busy, so I was hoping that by adding that wood grain there, it would help my title show up a little bit better. So with the kit, you don't get the little tool that normally comes with the 49 and Market rub-ons. I had one from a different package. So I don't know if maybe like a credit card would work. An old card would just work to rub on the rub-ons. I'm not sure. if you use the rub-ons often, let me know if that would work for someone that might not have this little tool here. So I'm using another one of the rub-ons. It's kind of like a grid at the top there, just to, again, kind of have a base maybe for an embellishment cluster. I'm trying to think of what came with, there was a large sheet of laser cuts that came with the Shots of Life kit. So I have those embellishments as well. That kind of, this right here, actually, perfect timing. That came with the Shots of Life kit. And so I'm kind of piecing together some of those while using the pieces that came in the Flavors of the Month kit as well. So there were these old keys that I just thought were really cute. And so I am going to layer one in front of the title there and then add strawberry. I love those that balloon cluster. It is adorable and it's full of strawberries. I just didn't love it on this layout. It will get used. That I did use on the 6x8. I did the 6x8 right after I created this layout. So I had it out and decided just to use it again and kind of use it up. One thing I learned with this, I wanted to tuck this little piece of ephemera underneath the darling, and by ripping up the acetate with the tape, I think it might have started to kind of peel up that rub-on as well. I think it looks okay now, but just be careful. Just something I learned because I don't use it often enough, but be careful if you tape something on and then rip it off. Again, I think that's what was kind of ripping off when I was adjusting it. I could be wrong, but just be careful. So just kind of adding to the two clusters I have. There wasn't really anywhere else to embellish. It's a busy layout. So one thing I will do, though, I didn't love how high up that tag in that embellishment cluster was at the top. So I will eventually end up bringing that down a little bit. I didn't like also the gap in between the photo and that paper on the right. I just felt like it was too large. So I will move that whole cluster down. I am adding part of the ephemera and another strawberry under the title there. Just a lot of great pieces, but again, just not usually my style. I am happy that I was able to use it and use the rub-ons and create a gorgeous mini album layout for my sister. So that actually might be my favorite that you will see later this month. But that is going to finish off this layout. Again, this is 49 and Market Nature's Haven from the ScrapRoom Flavors of the Month kit for September. I hope you guys enjoyed this layout, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.